The city of Victoria says it has made great strides in moving homeless people off the street by converting motels into affordable housing, but not everyone is singing their praises. A Victoria developer says he is so fed up with red tape at City Hall, he's going to run for council in the upcoming municipal elections. A plan to do virtually the same thing as the city was turned down last week, and the group trying to create more spaces for the hard to house have had enough. CTV's Erin Glazier has more.
I guess why you're asking me, I guess it's the way I feed my family.
Mike Kelly admits developing properties is a business.
I embarked on one of these projects before. I built the project, I created some affordable housing stock for Victoria, and at the end of the day I made some money doing it.
The owner of 3025 Douglas is dismayed that his development proposal to revamp the old Travelers Inn has been struck down by the city of Victoria.
The rooms are demised in such a way right now that for me to change the room sizes would drastically lower my density. Having a mortgage to satisfy on a monthly basis, the building plan really can't afford to chop the density in half.
Kelly's plan calls for an investment of $1.5 million to renovate 45 self-contained units between 226 to 387 square feet. The city says the units are too small for families and there is no green space in Kelly's plans.
But we want to make sure that the units meet at least the basic standards of livability and sustainability. That's important for us, that we're not just warehousing people and saying this is good enough.
So council has tabled the plan and asked the developer to come back with some adjustments, something he says he may or may not consider.
One thing I do know is I have no intention of carrying on running a slum on Douglas Street. And only half those units have kitchenette units in them, and there's people living in every room, and it's just not my business plan.
Councillors feel the small units would attract a particular type of clientele, increasing the need for police assistance, something the Travelers Inn at 760 Queens is still dealing with. It's just meters away from a city-run affordable housing unit.
These buildings, keep in mind, are designed for the hard to house. That's the way they were purchased. That's how the city runs 710 with support. And 760 houses a lot of the same people. So it does take a lot of resources.
It comes with the territory, says Robin Kimpton. He says he's met nothing but resistance from the city when he's applied to rezone his building or find solutions to low barrier housing issues. He says he's so fed up with the red tape, he's taking his fight to the ballot box, throwing his name in for a spot on city council.
The big issue going forward is a responsive council. Council that's responsive to developers coming before them, and then we can get this city moving again.
As for Mike Kelly, if his development doesn't go through, he's putting in a new order and may redevelop the site into a Burger King.